Hello students, in today's video we will see regarding the topic industrial circuit, that is hydraulic cylinder, sequencing circuit and automatic cylinder reciprocating circuit. Now friends, uh, again these are the industrial circuits which are common in use. Hydraulic cylinder sequencing circuit is a circuit where the sequencing of two cylinders is required one after the other. Second is automatic cylinder reciprocating system. So this is a system where cylinder is automatically reciprocating. There is no need to manually operate. Once the extracting cylinder reaches to the extraction limit, again it's come back to the retracting. After retracting is completed, it again moves to the extracting. So this is, so let us see the hydraulic sequencing circuit first. This is the power pack unit which you are seeing on your screen, friends. Now here you can see this is the power pack, the tank, the filter, the motor, pump and motor, the pressure regulating device. This is the again the return to the tank. So this is the again common component used in our hydraulic circuit. This is the pressure gauge which indicates the pressure. Again the 3x4 3-way 4-port valve, DCV valve is used here. I will repeat once again why it is termed as 3-way 4-port. You can see here there is a three positions: parallel, block position and cross flow position. So because of these three positions, it is termed as 3-way and 4-port. So port 1, port 2, port 3 and port 4. So these are the 3-way 4-port DCV direction control valve which is used. Now in hydraulic sequence system, this is the sequence system valve arrangement. Before we understand this, what is the sequence circuit? Why this type of sequence circuit is required? Sequence circuit is required, suppose in the drilling operation, first we need to clamp the device and then go for the drilling. So in first stage the cylinder will clamp the device, and in second stage it will come and drill the equipment. Again in the reversal, first the drill will retract and thereafter it will declamp the device. So before we move to the hydraulic sequencing circuit design, let us see what are the components used in the hydraulic sequence circuit design. So if you see on this screen, there is a clamped cylinder A, there is a bending or drilling cylinder B. In order to control these two, there is a sequence valve 1 and sequence valve 2. Friends, these sequence valve are again controlled by the pressure and operate based on the pressure which is set. So how it will operate? Let us see the first operation. For example, the valve is in position 1. It means in the parallel flow. So if you see, this connection is connected here. Now if you see, the flow is taking place through this. The flow will enter here and it will enter to the clamping device. So the clamping device will start extracting, and once it reaches to the maximum limit, whatever the flow is entering through this, इसमें से जो भी flow हो रहा है, that will stop because now the extraction limit has been reached. So more fluid cannot enter, ज़्यादा fluid इसमें enter नहीं हो पाएगा. तो उसकी वजह से क्या होगा, जो once this is once the extraction takes place and the pressure is saturated, the flow will take place through this pipe, and the flow will flow through this, and as the flow through this in the sequence 1, it will start extracting bending cylinder or drilling cylinder 2. Now यहाँ पे bending cylinder दिया है, मैं drilling cylinder बोल रहा हूँ. It means what? The operation is done by this actuator. we can connect any operation that we want, either drilling or bending or anything else, lifting or something like that. So this will extract. Now when it reaches to the maximum position of this, what will happen? This is also saturated, cylinder 1, and cylinder 2 also has reached to its maximum limit. Now we have to change the position. Now when we change the position, it means the cross flow takes place here. Not the middle one, but this third position. Not the second one, but the third position. What will happen? The flow will start through this. And first the flow will enter to the bending cylinder. Now what will happen? First the bending cylinder will move out, or the drilling cylinder will lift, because when we are drilling the operation or when we are drilling the equipment, first we need to clamp it and then drill it. Then what is the reverse section? We have to remove the drill and then declamp it. So for the reverse section, the cylinder 2 will operate first. So fluid will flow first through the cylinder and it will retract. It means अगर इसके साथ हमने drill connect किया है, it will retract. Retract होने के बाद, when it reaches to the maximum limit, the flow through this will stop and the flow will start flowing through this circuit, through this sequence valve 2. That is the second reverse sequence, and it will exert the pressure on the piston rod side, and the cylinder A will start retracting. So I hope friends it is clear to you. Once again let me explain it. Hydraulic sequence circuit design, the sequencing arrangement वहाँ यूज होता है जहाँ हमें दो सिलेंडर, किसी भी डिवाइस को पहले क्लैंप करना है या होल्ड करना है और उसके बाद उस पर कोई ऑपरेशन करना है. तो सबसे पहले बिना ऑपरेशन के, बिना क्लैंप किए हम उस पर कोई भी ड्रिलिंग या बेंडिंग ऑपरेशन नहीं कर सकते हैं. इसलिए हमारे लिए ज़रूरी है कि पहले क्लैंप हो और उसके बाद ड्रिलिंग. सो यू कैन सी हियर in the position 1 the flow will take place through clamp 1 and the flow will take place through clamp 2. So here you can see this is the position where flow 2 takes place through the sequencing valve 1. ये जब उसकी मैक्सिमम लिमिट में पहुंच जाएगा उसके बाद फ्लो 2 में एंटर होगा और बेंडिंग सिलेंडर विल एक्सट्रैक्ट. रिवर्स कंडीशन के लिए when the reverse flow takes place, first the flow will takes place to the bending cylinder. Bending cylinder retract होगा, उसके बाद उसकी मैक्सिमम सैचुरेशन लिमिट आने के बाद the flow will takes place to the sequence valve, and then sequence valve will allow the flow to the clamp 1 and to declamp the operation. So whatever I have explained, it is mentioned here in this descriptive part that hydraulic cylinder can be operated sequentially using sequence valve. 2 sequence valve are used to sequence the operation. Sequence means one after the other, एक complete होने के बाद दूसरा, of the double acting cylinder. When the direction control valve is actuated, it to its right, the envelope mode, the bending cylinder B retracts fully, and then the clamp cylinder A retracts. So this friends, this description is what I have explained you, that during the sequence 1, first the cylinder A will clamp and cylinder B will drill or bend, and in sequence 2 the drilling machine will be removed, retract or removed, and the cylinder A will retract or declamp the device. So that is the thing which you are seeing on the screen. So with the help of this sequencing circuit, we can also operate closing of 2 valves or closing of 2 doors or closing of 2 flappers in sequence. So this is the particular arrangement for the sequencing valve. The important thing is that we require sequence valve because we need to maintain 2 sequence, extracting as well as retracting. So 2 sequence valve are used, valve 1 and valve 2. Valve 1 and valve 2 is used. So this is how the sequencing takes place. Now let us see the next one, that is automatic reciprocating or automatic cylinder reciprocating circuit. Again in this circuit you are seeing that this is the common arrangement as I have explained you in the earlier of this. In all circuit maximum, the power pack is the basic requirement of the system. So this is the power pack which is the basic requirement. Now this is the automatic cylinder reciprocating circuit. Now this is very important to understand. If you see the construction up till here, it is similar, but now if you see here, this is the direction control valve, and this direction control valve has three-way four port direction control valve. Now what is this automatic cylinder reciprocating circuit? Once your circuit is set, it will automatically reciprocate. It will move forward and it will move backward. So it is the thing which moves forward as well as backward. Automatically it moves forward and backward. There is no need of any timer switch or pressure switch or pressure regulator device is used in order to operate the extract and retraction of the circuit. Now what are the components that we need to see here first? This is the again three-way direction control valve, but it is the solenoid operated direction control valve. Here this is a pressure regulator switch. So this pressure regulator switch is very important. It plays very important role here because the signal is to be sent to the DCV valve, that is done by the pressure regulator switch on both the side which is given. Two pressure regulator switches are provided. One is given at the on the side of the piston, and second is given on the side of the piston rod. It means one for the extraction and one for the retraction. Now how it works? Let us see. Suppose let us see position 1, means the parallel arrows. Now when the flow is flowing, it will start flowing through this and it will start through this. Now जो भी हाइड्रोलिक फ्लूइड है यहाँ से एंटर होके और सिलेंडर के इस पोर्शन में जाएगा, एंड दिस पोर्शन विल एक्सट्रैक्ट द you can say it will extract the cylinder. Now when it extracted, it reaches to the maximum limit. It reaches to the maximum limit. और maximum limit पे पहुंचने के बाद what will happen? The flow will stop here and it will generate the pressure. And this pressure will be sensed by this pressure regulating device. And this switch will send a signal to this solenoid valve, and this solenoid valve will change the position and it will move towards the left. It means it will come to the cross position. After this cross position, now flow, because of the cross arrow, the flow will start flowing in the cross direction. So through this circuit, the flow will take place through this and the flow will enter through the piston rod side. Now again, when it is flowing to the piston rod side, the cylinder will retract. Once the cylinder retract, what will happen? The pressure increases, and as soon as the pressure increases, it will revert. It will create a pressure to the pressure which is increased will be sensed by the pressure regulating device, and again it will send the sensation to the or pulse to the solenoid valve of the on the other side. This solenoid valve again try to change the position. So depending on that, parallel flow and cross flow will take place. So when the position wave 1 is there, the cylinder will extract, and as soon as it extract, the pressure switch will come into the solenoid will be activated by the sensation or the pulse sent by the pressure regulating switch, and that will move towards the left and will move to the position 3, and the cross flow will take place. So automatically here the extracting and retracting will take place. Now where this type of circuits are used, normally it is used in the industries where some we can say large unit or that we need to move, and it is not feasible to move it with just one cylinder. So in such case we use two or more cylinders to prevent and moment that might distort the damage of the load. So in press used for molding and shearing part, the platen used is very heavy. In order to hold that, again the system or this cylinder synchronizing circuit is used. So friends, if we once again look back to this circuit is very commonly used where we require continuous operation of punching or continuous operation of say piercing or die making. So continuously this cylinder will work, it will extract, it will retract, it will extract, it will retract. So there is no need of manual operation for this switch. So this is how the automatic cylinder reciprocating switch or circuit is designed. So thank you very much friends for watching this video. I again request you all to subscribe our channel ssit.gandhinagar. Thank you very much.